Alright guys, I'm going to start this video by saying I actively help in the special needs classes at my former high school every single week, twice if I can make it, if I can afford it. I never buy anything that I couldn't buy two of just in case someone else needed one. I will never cheat on anybody. I have never and never will, because that's absolutely morally detestable to me. I actively help in my community. I volunteer as much as I can. I donate my money, my time. I have no problem doing that. I seek no reward. My reward is life, and you cannot buy life with money. So I will do as little as I can for money as long as I have more time to help others. I am considered the guy that people talk to because I'm very good at listening and analyzing information and giving sound psychological advice just with the abilities that I have in psychology. I will always, always, always remind people to keep smiling. That is my, people called it my catchphrase. It's my mantra, my motto is keep smiling. That's what I tell to everyone. I'll tell a few people that every night before I go to bed. My biggest joy in life is to see others happy and successful, even if it's at my own expense, because I care nothing for myself as long as I can care for someone else. That's just the kind of person I am. I'm very caring and giving, and it's just how I am. And I wasn't always like that, but I've become like that, and I'm glad that I did. So, I will never truly care about myself 100% as long as there's someone else to care for. I just wanted to make this video today because, quite frankly, I'm pissed. I was on YouTube earlier, just surfing around, and I found this video by a guy named Rusty Cage, and he's most famous for doing the knife song videos. You know, the "I have all my fingers, the knife goes down." He does those videos, and that's what he's, I guess, most well known for. But he sings other songs, like he's kind of a, I don't know how to describe his style, like kind of country-ish. But he wrote a song called "There Isn't Any God," in parentheses, gospel. It's a song about him questioning and reaffirming his beliefs without God. What's wrong with that? And here's one of the funny comments that he has, like a video of the studio recording of this song with some of his comments, like his favorite comments from these videos, and yeah, they're real charming. There was one guy, clearly a Christian, or I don't know, it was one commenter, and it said, "If I go to hell, I'm going to fuck you up the ass." And I'm like, what in the hell? First of all, going to hell, not exactly in the Christian you don't want to do that if you're a Christian. Fucking someone in the ass, kind of homosexual. Aren't Christians against that? And you doing it yourself, so you're not even saying, "I hope you get ass fucked by a demon," or some shit like that, because that happens all the time. I hear that all the damn time. And no, 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 you were saying that personally you will engage in a homosexual act with this man in hell just out of spite and anger against him for his beliefs. Now, can you tell me what's wrong with that? Because I can see a hell of a lot wrong with that. It's just ridiculous how mean these people were because they don't like what he believes. If you don't like, okay, the name of the damn song, the, the title of the video was "There Ain't No God Gospel." Why the hell would you watch that if you don't want to hear an atheist song? Like, you had to figure it would be, it's kind of black and white, literally right there for you. Why would you even watch the video? First of all, that's number one. And then number two, you watch the video, fine. You're angry about the video, fine. Why in the hell would you do something, say something that stupid and that just mean? You know what? If I end up dying and there's a hell, I'm going to go fuck Christians. How about that? It's just stupid. I'm not going to do that. That's just dumb. It's so petty. There's absolutely no reason for that. And it's just ridiculous how much ridicule there is in the world. And it's not just atheists. I'm not trying to pander sympathy for our cause or any crap like that. It's just that it's so stupid. So stupid that we can't tolerate, that we can't coexist. just because we all pray to a different invisible man or no invisible man. I don't get it. I don't understand it because if you strip away the flesh, the muscle, the veins, you strip it all down, what's the difference between my skeleton and your skeleton? Well, I mean, if you're like a hunchback or something, which, that's cool. You've probably got a different skeletal structure, some kind of scoliosis. My mom has scoliosis, different skeletal structure. But the bones are more or less the same. Maybe a little misshapen here and there, but they're the same. There's no difference between us. Like me and you, the only thing that's different is our minds, the consciousness. Bodies are the same, they work the same. There's differences, of course. There's always going to be differences, but are they really so different that I can't accept that you're a human being? I don't call you a dog because you don't look like a dog. I wouldn't call you any other animal because you look like a human to me. You must be human. You know? It's just simple tolerance. I don't have a problem with you. You don't have a problem with me. I only have a problem with someone when they are intolerant or annoying. I have a very low tolerance for annoying people. But don't we all? So, no one can be perfect. No one can be completely tolerant of everything and everyone at every time. So there's always going to be those people that you just can't stand because they annoy the hell out of you, and that's fine. Some personalities just don't get along. So honestly, like before you judge me just because I'm an atheist, like that's literally all people hear sometimes, because I'll say, yeah, I help out, I do this, I do that, I do that, but I'm an atheist. They don't care. All they see is the atheist. All they see is that label, that one label. It's stupid. Why am I that? Why I am that, but why only that? Why is the atheist title so encompassing that it just takes up the entire form that is me? Why is that? Why does that have to be? You know what? I see all these people every day that I'm at that school, and these people, they're every kind of faith under the sun at this school. I don't see them for the cross that they wear. I wear a cross. You know why? Because it has symbolism to me. Not Christian symbolism. It doesn't symbolize Jesus to me, but it has symbolism to me. But I see all these people. I don't judge them for the cross they wear or the scarf they wear on their head. I don't judge them for that. I don't see that. I see them as another human being that I just don't know yet. I don't know them for them. Their mind is not their faith. Their faith is not their mind. They can have faith, and that can be a large part of their life, and that can be a large part of their thinking process, but there's a personality there that is not entirely based on faith. Your personality is something specific to you that is a culmination of all the experience of your life that comes out to bring the best, or in some cases the worst, of all the experiences you've had in your life. And it's just all the things you've ever experienced brought into a ball, and then you take out of it the things that you like or don't like, and it becomes your personality. It's subconscious. You don't think about it. So sometimes the bad things can come out, like people with anger management problems. There's a lot of different reasons for that, but people who develop like psychological issues like depression and stuff, it's often a culmination of different life events have brought them there. That's just what a personality is. So I don't see someone for the scarf they're wearing or the burqa or the cross necklace or anything like that. If I see a guy totally tatted up, I don't tell him he's gonna burn in hell. I don't tell him that he's evil and that he's satanic and that he shouldn't disgrace his body because it's God's temple. And no, I see a guy who didn't like what he saw in the mirror one day, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna decorate my flesh with things that mean something to me, or just sometimes awesome designs. Sometimes it just looks cool." But no, it's something that someone took the time, energy, and money to do to change the way they looked to fit their to make them more physically appealing to themselves. They wanted to look a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like someone wants to look a certain way by wearing a cross, by wearing the burqa, or the head scarves or whatever. What's wrong with that? It's just what they're trying to convey. They're trying to convey a piece of themselves by changing their body or changing their clothes or changing their jewelry. You know, there's no difference there. The only thing different is how we choose to convey it. I want tattoos everywhere. Like, I want some serious tattoos, all of which have meaning. I have some mapped out right now, all of which are heavy with symbolism that means something to me. If you call me an evil person because I have tattoos, well, then I feel sorry for you because you're not going to get to know me. You're not going to get to know. You're going to get to know ink on flesh, which only means something to me. To you, it has no meaning because you and I are not the same. You haven't had the experiences I've had. So, my ink, my tattoos would mean nothing to you, and you would see them as totally evil or different. But you know what? That just means if you're going to tell me that I'm going to go to hell because I've got tattoos on my skin, then you don't get to know me, and that's your loss, not mine. So, I hate that people are so intolerant. I hate that people judge. I hate that people are so close minded to each other that we shut ourselves off from anything different. And we often lose a large part of our lives in that. Life is about experience. And I feel the more you experience, the richer that your life can be. And people are part of that experience. Experience different people, experience different cultures, different beliefs. It's all adding to the richness of your life. And in fact, experiencing these other beliefs can help reaffirm yours in cases. Like, you'll see something and you'll say, no, that doesn't really make sense to me. So you like yours more. You feel stronger about your own faith or about your own beliefs. That's part of living. That's part of the experience of life. It's something we have to go through. We have to live this life, experience things. We're going to have to interact with certain people at certain points that we aren't going to like. It's just unavoidable. Not every personality meshes, and that's fine. But don't go out of your way to tell them that they're a bad person, that they need to be saved, that they need to think this, that they need to think that. Don't force your beliefs on anybody. Life's not about similarity, it's about difference, because if you look at it, difference is the only thing we all have in common. Difference in our personalities, difference in our beliefs, difference in our appearance. It's the only single thing that absolutely everybody on earth, every person alive has in common. There are no two people that are exactly the same. And it's absolutely amazing to me. That's one of the things that keeps me wanting to learn, that keeps me open minded, is because, and this is the quote from Bill Nye. He said, "Every single person you will ever meet knows something you don't. So go out and learn something. Go out and meet new people. Go out and challenge your beliefs. Don't force your beliefs on anyone. Don't mindlessly take other people's beliefs without closely examining them to your own logic. But learn from other people, because everyone has a story, everyone has a personality. Then everyone has a faith. Everyone has a different belief. That's that's humanity. We all have different beliefs. So you guys need, as a whole, as a world, we need to come together and realize that no one is the same, that no one will ever be exactly the same. We cannot create a utopia because we're all different. We have to work around that difference to create utopia. We can't have a utopia where everyone is bald and wears the same size clothes and has a certain physical appeal and or physical physique and everything. We can't have that, because as long as there's man, there will be difference in man. And it's I wrote this down one time. This is a quote, and I actually kind of like this quote, not because I wrote it, but because I liked the way it came out. I was writing a story, and it said, "Do not fear thy brother, for he is thyself in strange skin." And that's kind of how it is. Don't fear people different than you, because we in reality, we are all one. We are all human beings. There's no black race, there's no white race, Asian race. There is only the human race. Alright, guys, sorry about the super long rant. I was just feeling angry about that. Hopefully, I didn't lose y'all with any differences in our beliefs. But like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.